In a quarantine world, experience the podcast nobody's been talking about, starring no one famous, past, present, and pointless. Streaming now.
I think we should start reviewing the movie that we just watched.
It's a terrible movie.
Terrible movie. It's
How to waste your life in 2 hours.
What was it called again?
Oh, I don't know.
The Night Clerk.
That was it.
Netflix. Streaming now. New. 2020. Rated 15. Oh my god. If you're rated, don't watch this. Watch this if you're extremely bored on a Sunday afternoon.
How to hold your interest. Don't watch that film.
So it stars, I think his name's Ty Sheridan.
The
Probably
guy
should've done my
that's in
research for this.
X-Men.
Yes, he was in the X-Men reboots.
Cyclops.
Scott Summers. Although in this he can actually see. He doesn't need sunglasses.
Yes, but he doesn't look at people just like he doesn't do in
oh my
X-Men.
god, yes, I didn't notice that. He doesn't look at people in this either. I can't look at you. No, Gene, don't. No. Oh my god, you're dead.
So the whole film can be explained, and you can tie all the loose ends up in about half an hour.
It felt to me as though you watched like the ending of it, and it was all he needed for him was to be arrested straight away. And
I think the only realization was to know that it was the same guy for both.
Mm.
He could have just like cut out a good hour of the film, snipped the end off, crushed them together, and had like a half an hour movie, and he'd have known everything in that half an hour.
It literally could have just been a short movie.
Like a mini movie.
Like a mini movie.
So I feel like as a whole, he as an actor was actually decent. Like he did play the role really well.
Oh yeah, no, he did. You could tell he was invested.
Except for I felt like everybody else didn't care, and he's the only one that cared about his role. Like what was that with the police officer? Like he was just like over the top cop, but like he didn't care like about his role. It was just like he was having loads of cheesy moments and just
I think he's trying to show like an emotion where he understood that the guy suffered from Asperger's, but he was still trying to do his job at the same time. And it's quite hard to kind of deal with someone. You don't want to just put them away because you don't want to assume, that you know they've done it, and they're hiding it really well, or like they have no option but to hide it because that's all that they can do.
But I just thought they were all really wooden.
Wooden characters, like not fully rounded or developed. Like they've not done their research as well as him. Because he was very selling it. To see him in like playing the role in X-Men as a superhero, like in an action movie.
Yeah, and
to see him in such like a low budget,
very low budget, but
yeah, a low budget like movie that's,
most of it took place in his basement.
It did,
It sounds as weird as it sounds.
Or in a hotel room. No, it was very good for him. It was expanding
good
his
for
range.
him, but not good in the film. The film wasn't good.
It was expanding his range, I thought.
At the beginning of the film, so when the actual major event happens, so obviously he actually says to her, she says to him, sorry, I've cancelled the room. I've told her you're not coming. So was she talking about the original woman, the one that he meets later? Because she says she's cancelled the room. And she already knew he's married, so if she thinks that he's not coming, that's when she turns up.
Possibly.
Or is she the wife? She had a ring on. And the way she was speaking to him about like being a mistress and stuff like that, being in the hotel. But it was like a role-playing thing, and then she laughed about it. I feel like she could have been his wife. And then the other woman is obviously his mistress.
Oh, yeah.
That makes more sense, doesn't it?
That does, yeah. That was pretty much it, yeah.
That was the beginning of the movie.
That was the beginning of the movie, the first 5 minutes. So how would you describe it to someone who hasn't watched it?
The film?
If you're trying to recommend it for like a lazy Sunday movie.
Trying to recommend it?
Wow. I mean, you'd have to pay me to do that.
So if you feel like you've got no life, no friends, and you really, really want a film that will make you actually realise that you've got a good life, go ahead and watch this film, because you'll be so bored and so annoyed by the film. You think, actually, I've got a pretty good life. There you go. I'm good. I'm set.
That's not the premise of the movie, but good going.
That's what I got from it.
Good going on the selling it to other people. I like that. If you have no life, think again. Watch this movie. You actually probably do have a life. So the premise of the movie basically is this young guy who suffers from Asperger's. He works as a nighttime clerk in a motel. It's a motel, isn't it? Or did it say
no, I think it's a hotel.
A hotel. It's a small hotel though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still a hotel because it's a chain as well.
So is it like a mini hotel?
No, because the motel's like it's just rooms and they're separate from the main
and
reception.
All like kind of bungalowed,
whereas they're all in. They were all in it, weren't they? So that's the hotel.
Yeah. There we
Homicide
go.
Hotel. Got it.
That's what it should have been called.
Cracked it.
That's what it should have been called. A bloody night clerk.
Who even calls people night clerks at working
It's
hotels?
just an American thing, isn't it? It's because he works in the night, isn't he? And you jump straight into the movie. You've got him setting up cameras in hotel rooms. Hardly any guests are checking in at night time.
The beginning of the film gets you all really confused because you're thinking, oh, he's a night guy looking at these screens. That's his job. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, he's at home. That's confusing. And
he's watching them in his basement.
And then it takes you like a good 10 minutes to just realise that, oh, actually, he's a pervert. He likes to...
But he doesn't see himself as that, and he doesn't understand that.
I mean, a rapist doesn't see himself as a rapist, but doesn't make him not a rapist.
It's almost as if, like, he's a bit of an introvert.
A bit?
Well, yeah. He is an introvert, and that's his way of, like, I don't know, making weird types of friends who don't even know that they're being watched. And that he's...
Well, it's how he relates to people, isn't it? And how he...
He's, like, copying what they say, isn't he? And he's saying them in his way.
No, he's trying to replicate it because he doesn't understand, like, social cues and social language. He doesn't understand it.
Yeah. And that's the only way of, like, getting his point across.
But in real life, pervert. If you've got cameras in someone's bedroom and you're watching it in a basement, that's just sounding like a pervert.
Yeah, but he doesn't get off on it, though. He doesn't think...
How do we know? He's in love with that girl, so...
Did you think, though, that one part, you know, they were, like, kind of just, like, touching each other and, like, stroking hands and stuff in the bathroom? And he was like, oh, this is so easy to touch you. It's so easy to talk to you.
I thought he was going to murder her, if I'm honest.
I thought he was just going to stab her in the face.
I thought he was going to turn out to be a psycho.
Right through the middle of the forehead.
Yeah. And then when we had the flashbacks, I thought, actually, when we went back to the beginning,
I thought that was a different scene again.
I thought he'd have killed the first person, and we actually just then go back to it. And you imagine the first bit, like, the guy killing her.
Spoiler.
And then...
and then get so ahead of yourself.
And then actually
oh my god, and this happened, and then this happened.
No, but that's what it made me think. Like, he'd actually killed everyone. So...
If you had to change one thing about the movie, what would you change?
Everything.
No,
I would probably make it a lot shorter. And like we said,
one thing.
Okay, we'll make it shorter.
Make it shorter.
More to the point, yeah.
It was already an hour and a half. That's the shortest time a movie can be.
That was too long. Too long for that movie.
I did feel like there's a long-winded part in the middle of him just driving around in scenic.
And just watching the video over and over again.
Oh my god.
I feel like I was there.
I feel like I was watching it with him, just like turn the monitor off for him. No, stop it. Stop watching this. You've had enough. You've had enough of this. The YouTube.
The YouTube.
The videos. You dirty pervert.
Rating out of 10?
I was literally going to say rating out of 10. -1.
Regiment.
We're going for -1. No, for one. People who enjoy, like, what did you say? It's
no. So we've got to take everything.
It's like a drama thriller.
I think we've got to take everything into consideration. So you've got to take into consideration the effort put into the film, and then you think he was actually a good actor, even though everyone else sucked. But he had a good part in it. He was a big part.
Let's narrow it down to 5 stars.
So I'm gonna say he deserves at least a 3-star, just because the fact that they say, he had that effort. He was paid a decent part. It could have been too long, but that wasn't his point. That was the director of that.
Yeah.
So I'd say at least 3.
I'd say it's high.
But without him, I'd say, like, not even on the scale.
Yeah, I think he carried the movie.
Definitely.
Now here comes one of my favourite parts of the podcast. The impression versus impression.
Impression versus impression.
Impression off?
What character from a movie would you say you could do a good impression of?
None.
Nah.
I feel like I need to hear you do it first.
What should I do? There's so many to choose from, though.
I don't know. Throw one out there. Throw a famous one out there.
Oh, how about...
In fact, can we just, like, skip the part about you do movies? Can we just have your impressions of, like, animals? I think that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god. What animal do you want me to do?
Do a duck.
A duck. Is that?
Yeah, I feel like
I think I'm putting too much emphasis on trying to say quack.
Because you can't help it.
Go on, now you go. was so funny. Oh, that was good. You got a double one. That was good. It led off from the first to the second whack.
Felt a bit like Donald Duck.
That was, yeah. That's what I thought of immediately. Because Daffy Duck doesn't really.
No, he talks. Doesn't he? He's got like,
He does.
He's got like a in his voice.
Yeah. Go on, I was going to say, where did that even go? What little sub-tangent happened then? What happened?
We went on to animal impressions instead of movie impressions.
Exactly. I don't want you to do any movie impressions. I just want you to do animals. Let's go through the alphabet.
It's because it's easier for me to do. I don't think about movie impressions. I'm sorry.
Aardvark.
What even is an aardvark? Is it a duck? Is it a fish?
I don't know.
What is
Arthur.
it?
It's
What?
Arthur.
What's Arthur?
That cartoon where they got the ears up here and they're all like different animals and stuff.
Are they like bears?
I don't know.
I felt they're bears.
Is he?
Yeah,
No, he's supposed to be an aardvark. I swear it is.
What's an aardvark? Is there an aardvark a bear then?
I don't know. I just keep thinking of like what an anteater is.
I can't think what
I
that is
don't know.
to even do it.
It could be a bear. Send your comments in to what
Do
an
a mouse.
aardvark is without having me to Google it, because I just don't want that on my Google history.
And then we'll try do it next time.
We'll try and do it next time. We'll bring it back. We'll circle it back round. We'll do a whole segment next time of animal ones, going through A to Z, ending on zebra, just going. What the hell is that? Have you never heard of zebra?
That is not a zebra.
Go to the zoo. I'm telling you, go to the zoo. Go to the zebras or the zebras if you're American. Zebras, dude. Oh my god. You hear them and they just go.
That is definitely not what they do.
Stupidest noise in the world.
Are you sure you haven't found a person on the other side of it that's doing that noise and you're
In
thinking
a zebra
it is-
costume.
You think it's a zebra?
Mounting another zebra.
Just feeding the zebras. We're just feeding them.
It's like a water buffalo or something, like a water animal.
I don't know what that was.
Genuinely, they make like the something stupid noise. You think they're gonna make something like a horse, because that's what they.
Yeah,
they're
because they look like a horse.
Yeah, or maybe a donkey.
Aren't they called horse family?
I don't know. Descent, horse family.
Question next week: is a zebra from the horse family?
Just rolling in the comments. No. Why are you talking about zebras? I thought this was about movies. I'm sorry, but tangents are included. I'll put that on the thing. Tiny little Ryan.
I apologise for nothing.
So the impression I was thinking of was going to be, I think I've already done the good one though. Didn't go back to movies. Was going to be Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Classic movie.
I'm trying to think what it
So
sounds
many
like in that
classic
movie.
quotes. I think because you've only seen it once, maybe twice.
Yeah, I have. No, I've only seen it once.
All right, okay, well.
It was good though, I enjoyed it.
I've got this passage memorized. And he starts doing a whole biblical speech before he like blows all the brains out.
I can't fully remember it, to be honest.
Um,
I know the film in general, what happens in the film.
and he's sat with that guy, he's like, and the guy's got the burger and the food. And he goes, that's a tasty burger. I mean, I can't get his voice spot on, but I can pretty much get like the accents and the fine tuning down there.
Yeah, I feel like he's a bit more gravelly kind of sounding. No, he's a bit more manly and like a bit
more
grouty.
manly. I've just gone down a peg there. He's a bit more manly.
Not than you. I mean, in general.
Yeah.
He's quite a manly person, to be fair.
He is. I think with his stature and dominance in that movie.
He's a take charge kind of guy. We've got off the subject here. We're on to Pulp Fiction now.
How about Pennywise from It?
I'm not very good at doing impressions.
Hiya, Georgie.
That was actually really good. That was actually really good.
And popcorn? Pop, 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 pop.
I feel like you nailed that.
Thank you.
That was
You've
really
got to
good.
give it a go now. Say, hiya, Georgie. But you got to do it in the Pennywise voice.
Hiya, Georgie. I just feel like I'm the child.
You sound like you're the child doing an impression of him.
Like I'm mimicking him.
Hiya, Pennywise. I'll come down to that gutter with you.
I've also got my own popcorn.
Why did he go British? Oh my god.
So introducing Pennywise and Georgie.
They just walk in. You'll float too.
Do you think if you just whisper things to people when they're asleep that they'll just remember when they wake up?
Yeah, because most people listen to podcasts. Podcasts.
Podnast?
Podnast.
I picked up this new word. It's called podnast. I'm not sure where I've heard that.
It's a nagging podnast that keeps telling you to buy everything. It's just a podcast hour long of just ads. Ads, ads, and ads. Ads and more ads. The ads podcast.
Buy this.
Purchase me for £300 a month. You will regret it. You will go broke. But I will reap all the benefits. You gullible bastards. So we watched Cursed. It stars Catherine Langford, who played Hannah Baker in 13 Reasons Why. So this is a reimagining of the classic tale of King Arthur and the Round Table and the Sword and the Stone. It's all compiled into one.
And the Rock in there as well.
And the Rock. Oh yeah.
The sword was
Wait, Dwayne Johnson. He's in it. What does he play? Does he play the sword? Does it talk at one point?
No, he plays the actual Rock.
Oh my god. Does the Rock speak in it?
No, because he's an animate object.
Is it just him though? He's on the floor curled up and they've painted him grey. They've painted him marble.
With the sword in it.
It's just through one of his abs in his arm. You could just literally put his arm in the frame and that would be the Rock.
True.
His little tribal tattoo in there. That'd be funny. That'd be so hilarious.
Right, to the producers. Have you thought about this instead?
He got paid like £1 million for that.
From the makers of any spoof me or scary movies. Just do this.
Imagine if they did a spoof of that movie The Rock with Sean Connery, but then it was The Rock, The Rock 2, and it was just The Rock just stood there for an hour.
And Liam Neeson was in it, and the sword was his daughter.
The sword was his daughter. I will find you, and I will get my sword back. You bastard. Why? What accent is that? That's not Liam Neeson's.
No, isn't he like Scottish? No, it's not
he's
Scottish.
Irish,
He's Irish.
Or yeah. I was gonna say he's Welsh then.
I was gonna say Scottish.
Yeah. God's sake.
Question: what accent
Northern
has Liam
Ireland.
Neeson got?
I will find you, and I will kill you.
I'm voting Scottish.
Imagine if he did Taken though, in his Irish accent.
I don't know. I'd have to hear it.
Hey, laddie, have you stole my daughter?
It's
Hey,
not.
I'll come find you.
It's the sword.
I'll come find you and I'll get you with my sword.
His wife's also a sword.
So she, at the start of the first episode, she's supposed to believe to be like, is she a witch or something? Or is she just cursed?
No,
she has powers?
No, I think she's like Fae or something. So like her mum's got the same kind of...
Fae?
Yeah, Fae.
What do you mean?
It's what they call them. Like fairy tale kind of creatures. They call them Fae. You know, have you ever seen any like fairy tale kind of like program? They always refer to them as being Fae. Is it like a big bracket of people like fairies and like witches and like they're all under that kind of same bracket.
Oh.
So that's what they call them. And then she's obviously got powers, like her mum's got powers.
Hmm.
I can't remember if it was she had them before or it was because of that thing that happened in the episode.
Yeah.
No, I think she asked for the what they're called.
They do a ritual around a campfire or something. And like she got her powers through that, and then
no, I think she asked for help from like the earth, didn't she?
And then they chose her.
No, that was afterwards. That's when she was older, and they were looking for the new summoner. Not really sure what that means yet because
I don't know.
we don't actually know.
Watched it like 2 weeks ago.
But like the summoner, I think it was just. I imagine it'll be like a sorceress of some kind. She won that, but she didn't want it. She threw a tantrum. She didn't want it. I don't want to be special.
It's the wrong colour.
I just want to fade into the background because I'm a teenager. True story.
I really liked it. The first episode. I really want to watch it again.
Could we just stop, put a pin in it, and discuss the name of the character?
Oh, what is it again?
Now, I think it sounds like Nimue, but it's
Nimue.
not. It's Nimue, isn't it?
Nimue, and then they call her Nim for short.
Nim.
Nim.
Way. Nim in your way. Nim, you're in my way.
Nim, way.
That sounds good. Together, let's put those names together. That's it. That's your name.
It's like they just like found like like a few Scrabble pieces on the floor. And it's like, and they're just like, they were on the floor already. Nimue. Or they were playing Scrabble, and they had the board
In the woods.
and they had trying to get inspiration for the show.
In the little huts.
What, the directors and the writers? Come on, guys, we need a name for it.
Yeah, it's called method directing and producing. Did you not heard of this?
It is, isn't it?
That's a thing.
That is the thing. They're just there playing Scrabble. Maybe just have a quick game of Scrabble, guys. Come on. It's like, do a four round. Come on, 4 people. Come on.
Just to stop making up words, guys.
Yeet. No, can't call it yeet. Nimue.
That was one of.
Guys, Nimue. Derek's got it.
That was
He's got it. Nailed it.
That was actually in the pot. Yeet. We've got a maybe file. It's yeet summer because it's in the woods.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Quick Zoom meeting here. It's a toss up between summer, yeet, and you probably won't like this one, but Nimue. We threw that in there for a joke.
Wait, we've got Chad here on Microsoft Teams because he's not actually on Zoom. He's calling in with a name. What has he got for us? Nimue? Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh,
No, let's just close him and pretend he never even called.
I really liked how the cinematography, it really, just like the background of the woods and stuff, the colours, all the vibrant colours. It was dark in places, but it wasn't meant to feel dark and just moody throughout the whole thing. It was very...
Not like every DC movie.
Oh my god, yeah. Every DC movie. No, apart from Birds of Prey. I mean, but that's a whole totally different conversation.
Pin in it.
Pen. Where does that pin go?
On the imaginary board. It's
It'll
a big board.
It'll just come back in another episode. I'll get this pen early on. Cheers, thank you. That was it. Well, I remember now.
Oh, can't see it.
Oh god.
That's how it works. Oh god.
Oh god, it's hearing me. Bloody hell. So the cinematography, the level of dedication that they must have, probably the budget, they were just like spend.
They could have afforded a really good wood as well. The woods, are very authentic.
They must have filmed. I wonder if they filmed actually in the woods.
I think they did. It didn't look like green screen. It didn't look like it was one continuous thing looping over. It looked authentic.
Well, no, it wouldn't be looping over.
Real
woods
woods
single background.
included.
Netflix would just like send them to the location. Here you go into like Wales or something, to the woods, and they go to the beach side for all the.
Turns out that's how the pandemic started. Because they went to Wales and then COVID hit.
From Nimue virus.
That's what it is.
It's a good watch for anyone who likes things like. It's probably like a light-hearted, more aimed at teens, isn't it, and young adults.
Yeah,
there's relatable characters.
I'd say,
and it's a tale as old as time.
No pun intended. No, I feel like it was kind of similar to Witcher in a way, not like as in how it's laid out, because I think Witcher itself was kind of aimed at people who watched and played the game and things like that.
Yeah, it felt very Assassin's Creed.
And I felt like it was kind of the same vibe, except for it was made for everyone instead of just people that might have be thinking about the actual storyline and obviously where it came from. You can watch it if you don't know about it.
Especially because it's a fresh take on it. They put a woman's centre.
And it's before it, so you don't have to know about the actual legend before.
Exactly. Yeah,
which
that's a good point.
So yeah.
First episode alone, though, I think there's 10 episodes, about an hour each.
Yeah, I think so.
First episode alone, if you were to recommend it to someone, what would you say? Go. You'd say that already, wouldn't you? That was pretty good, actually. That was a pretty good sum up. I'd say, just watch it.
No, sorry, I'd probably go that if you like kind of a fresh take on an original story, it's a bit mystical and with a bit magic in there, a bit of fae in there, so it's very fantasy, like kind of themed. You're probably going to like it, and it's quite light-hearted, and I wouldn't say you have to closely watch it to get it. You can watch it like in the background and you'd still get it because it's quite easy to follow, which is good.
Yeah.
And that's probably what kept you interested, because it was lots of interesting things happen, and it was just easy to just watch it.
It was. Yeah. The characters were original, fresh. They were played by good actors.
Well developed, except for the friend, because she was kind of in it. Like we saw her like kind of like pop up bits of her like about 4 times.
Yeah.
And then she just disappeared into like the people they took her away. And we supposedly think she died, but we didn't really get any development in there. And I think that was kind of.
She become one with the earth.
No, I think it was more to do with like they kind of wanted you to see that she was a person that could like have friends, but then they didn't want to develop it further because they didn't want you to focus on that. So they kind of just ripped her away from her really fast. Like, oh, this is the person that she was friends with. Oh, she's gone. That's it. She's gone. And then where you by yourself.
We've been friends since we were like children. Bye.
We don't know anything about you.
See you in a bit.
We've never seen your family. We've never even seen your hut. You just gone. You just gone.
We've never even seen your hut.
That was a good impression, actually. But you gone.
Oh my gosh. That was brilliant. Oh my god. Oh wow. So each week we're going to go through a different life hack that you can use at home, anywhere, out and about.
Out and about.
Out and about. Out and about.
Out and about the house.
Out and about.
The house.
The house with the moose. So I'm going to go to a good one here. For people who use their phone to watch things often and are tired of leaning it onto something where it falls down after a while, use your glasses.
What do you mean?
So if you put your glasses upside down and extend the arms just a little bit, yeah, so the arms are still crossing over each other.
You're
so
right.
the glasses are upside down, arms are still crossing over each other a bit, but you know that bit before you open them up, just that bit there where they're kind of leaning on each other, the arms, you put your phone in that bit and prop them up against the lenses, so the bottom of the phone is leaning against the back of the arms.
I don't know, I feel like your phone would be a little bit heavy for your glasses. I feel like I need to see this. Can you give me a demonstration, please?
So that bit, how they're leaning there, are the arms. So
it's happening, guys. Or maybe
dude.
Put a flat surface. So it's not completely fully sturdy, but it works. It stays, and that indeed, Alex, is a life hack.
Life hack complete. Nailed it.
Easy phone stand.
Boom.
Free phone stand if you've got glasses already.
Oh my god, it is literally
a phone stand.
After people thought that having glasses, actually, but then if you take them off, you can't see the screen.
Unless you have 2 pairs of glasses.
God
obviously.
Damn it. And who's going to take second pair out just for a phone stand? You may as well buy a phone stand.
I'll have you know, I always carry 2 pairs of glasses around.
£5 for a phone stand over 80 pair of glasses. £80 per.
What happens if you get those fake glasses? They're ones that actually aren't real glasses.
Oh yeah.
They're like £2. Boom.
That's a good point as well.
There you go. And yeah, you could look cool or not cool wearing them afterwards. But don't think you're paying for Spotify. Surely that you've got right, haven't you?
No, because it's you're releasing it as if it's yours because it's part of your podcast.
Can we just like credit the artist? Is that allowed?
In a way, yeah.
We're having a foot fight right now. It's happening.
God, I can't get the middle toe through. It burst through. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god, I'm going to send that to Alicia.
A foot handshake. It's foot love. When your feet are in love, but you're not. Imagine if your soulmates had like the feet weren't soulmates, and then your foot found another foot soulmate.
So I'd have to say the music artist of the week, for me, I don't know if it's going to be for you as well, it's got to be Stand Atlantic.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Because they dropped their new album on Friday.
And it is sick.
It is very tasteful.
It's on point.
It's called Pink Elephant. It's
in
available
the clouds.
on all platforms. I think it's 10 songs, 10 or 11 songs.
I feel like it's one of those albums that like every song is good, and how often does that happen? It's very rare.
It is very rare.
And don't get me wrong, there's loads of artists out there that obviously will be like the full albums, but it's still
like
rare.
They got it right the second time round.
Yeah, they did.
They did. It's really good.
What is it called, the album?
The album is called Pink Elephant.
Have you got a favourite song on the album?
It has to be Evil Eye Girl.
I'm still going to go with Wavelength because it's still got
For
me.
Wavelength.
It's got me in that OSD.
They're next to each other in their album as well.
Oh, It's song love.
It's song love between
Soulmates.
two songs. Tune! My tune of the week has got to be Evil Eye Girl.
That was quite a good impression, actually.
Thank you. That's their second full album. And throughout the whole thing, it just captures what they're about. They don't try too hard. The classic pop punk while still starting like a new era.
Have you got any?
So these are some pointless, useless facts I've found, okay? There's 100 on here. I'm only going to read a few. But this first one I've come across, it's just disgusting. It's a bit disturbing.
Go on, hit
You
me with
ready?
it.
Babies are born without kneecaps.
How do they stand up? Is that why they can't stand up?
They crawl, don't they? So when they must develop the
Growing
kneecap.
your kneecaps.
Oh.
Kneecaps not included.
God, you have to birth them separately. Just go buy them at Babies
As
R
a
Us.
fix-it part.
Oh my god.
You're screaming yourself.
Build a baby near you.
Can you choose your kneecap size?
Jesus Christ. Mustache shields were a thing in the Victorian era.
Like it was made out of metal and it took bullets.
I mean, we've pretty much got...
Is it made out of Kevlar?
We've pretty much got mustache shields now. They shouldn't be face masks or face coverings. Mustache and beard shields.
Protecting your precious beard. Bird.
Bird. Protecting your precious bird. Grass flip-flops is an actual product you can buy.
Like it's made out of grass, so you can feel like you're standing on the grass?
Yes.
Like the cushions and soles are made out of grass?
Yes.
Authentic grass or fake grass?
They gotta be artificial.
Wouldn't that feel like really rough on your feet then?
Feeling rubbery and plastic.
Why would you want that?
No idea. Rest your fucking dirty toes on me.
Not dirty, you cheeky bastard.
Coming up next is the movie quote of the day.
Can I guess it?
No.
And then people can tell if I'm right.
Okay, classic. If you don't get this, then you have not experienced movies properly. So, you gotta guess this quote, okay? And for all the listeners listening out there. And I'll post it afterwards. Everyone can comment first. That's why your hair is so big. It's full of secrets. Oh, and I've stumped her straight away. Damn it. I know this one. God damn it. He's good. This guy. He's good. That's not the quote. That's just me doing American voice. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I know, I got that.
Okay, cool. And that is the end of it.
I don't know.
You don't know. You literally don't know. Oh. So tune in next episode where we will reveal what the answer is to that quote. One more time. That's why your hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
No, still don't get it.
Boom. And that includes our pilot episode for Past, Present, and Pointless. I want to thank my guest Leyonie Chambers for joining me on this.
Thanks for having me, Alex.
Oh, thank you for coming in. Oh, tune in next week for more adventures. What should we say? Rambles.
Nonsense.
Pointless facts.
About nothing.
About nothing.
Everything and...
Everything you didn't know you didn't need to know.
And things you do need to know.
0% of this podcast. Exactly.
I don't know. I found the glasses thing very interesting. I'm excited to hear next week's.
That was pretty good, actually. I mean, I got it to work. It was a bit off balance, but that was pretty good.
I feel like I'd like to see you perform these a lot as well every week. Not just hear them, see them.
Oh my god, yes.
Like it's kind of like Mythbusters, but for pointless facts things.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yes. Cool. Thanks for being on, dude. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
That concludes our episode for the week. Make sure to follow, share, and subscribe for more pointlessness.